Hey everyone, in this video we'll be going over 3 different organelles, the chloroplast, vacuoles, and the nucleus. We'll be going over each of their locations, their structures, and their functions within the cell. So let's get started. Let's start by talking about the chloroplasts. The chloroplasts are organelles found only in plant cells. They are the site of photosynthesis in plants. This is how plants are able to make their own sugar. If you look down here, I have listed the photosynthesis equation, where carbon dioxide and water react together with the addition of light energy to form sugar and oxygen. If you want to learn more about photosynthesis, we're able to find more information in our photosynthesis video. Let's take a quick look at the chloroplast structure. The chloroplast is composed of an inner and outer membrane, and within the inner membrane are these pancake structures. These are known as the thylakoid. This is actually the site of photosynthesis within plants. Now within the thylakoid is the lumen. And as you can see, since the thylakoids are stacked, we have a name for that. A stack of the thylakoids is known as the granum. The area between each of the granums is known as the stroma. We'll be talking a lot more about the chloroplast in our photosynthesis video. Next, let's take a closer look at vacuoles. Now, vacuoles are organelles that are found in most eukaryotic cells. They are generally known as the storage structure in the cell, but what it stores depends on whether it's an animal cell or a plant cell. So let's take a closer look at the differences. Now, in animal cells, there are several small vacuoles compared to a plant cell's one large vacuole. In animal cells, these smaller vacuoles are used to contain nutrients, water, or waste, while in plant cells, this larger vacuole is used to store water and push against the cell wall. This helps keep the plant rigid. This also helps with turgor pressure, which helps with the plant's structure. If you are interested in how that works, there are several YouTube videos that shows the difference between plants before and after the vacuole is filled with water. Lastly, let's go over the nucleus. Now, the nucleus is an organelle found in eukaryotes. It is the storage site of genetic information, or DNA. The nucleus plays an important role in the central dogma. This is where DNA replicates and is transcribed and translated into proteins. In humans, our chromosomes are in the nucleus. Let's take a closer look at the nucleus's structure. This image depicts the nucleus. As you can see on the outside of the nucleus, there are these holes. These are called the nuclear pores. This is how things get in and out of the nucleus. The lining between the inside and the outside of the nucleus is known as the nuclear envelope. And within the nucleus, we have a nucleolus. Now, the nucleolus's primary function is the synthesis of ribosomal RNA. This helps synthesize ribosomes to later make proteins. DNA within the nucleus is in a form called chromatin. Chromatin is a DNA-RNA protein complex which allows for DNA to fit in the nucleus. It is basically DNA and RNA wrapped around proteins. DNA is in this form so that it can fit within the nucleus, as DNA is super long. To review, chloroplasts are organelles found only in plant cells, and they are the site of photosynthesis. Vacuoles are found in most eukaryotic cells, and their functions depend on whether it's an animal or a plant cell. And the nucleus is found in all eukaryotes, and it is the storage site of genetic information. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.